Yo, what's up? It's your boy P Light, aka the Brink Slinger, and guess what? Your boy got something to say. Now, this is one of them things that are probably gonna be more. I don't know how I'm supposed to feel about this one, but we're gonna see. So a lot of y'all have heard about Kirk Franklin boycotting uh, TBN, the Dove Awards, and the GMAs. Here's the thing, for those who probably don't know what's up. Kirk Franklin won an award for Gospel Artist of the Year. He had won that award twice every time he put out a project for the past three to 4 years. So he won them all the time, mostly. And in 2016, he won that same award for Losing My Religion. And at the time, once he won the award, he asked all the Christian artists that was there to help send a prayer for the family of those like Philando and Eric Garner and many others who lost their lives in the hands of white officers. And he asked to not only pray for their family, but also the family of the officers. And that didn't get aired. That portion of that speech did not get aired on TV. Although it's on YouTube. That segment of his speech is on YouTube. But that part didn't go on air. And he had a conversation with TBN and the Dove Awards and GMA and told them like, yo, I'm not cool with y'all only taking this portion of the speech out of the segment of the show. This is practically needed. And they was like, you know what? You're right. We're gonna fix this next time. Come to 2019, he wins that same award. And this time he's asks the people, yo, send a prayer for the family of Atatiana and the police officer who shot her while she was playing video games with her nephew. Once again, that portion of the segment wasn't on air, although that's on YouTube as well. But it wasn't on air when it was on display. So he gets on Instagram and like, look, I'm until we get some things straight, I am no longer going to associate myself with the Dove Awards and TBN and GMA. He basically not asking for people to join in with him, but he just like, look, I'm not rocking with them no more. And until things straighten out, until things get right, I'm not rocking with these folks. And a lot of gospel artists, both black and white, have decided to support Kirk Franklin, including Lecrae. My thing is this: as much as my time of being a Christian, TBN has played a majority part of me getting that word, me knowing more about other Christian artists and Christian leaders and speakers and so many other things, and learn a lot from TBN and many other Christian networks like Daystar and The Word. I'm having a hard time understanding why a network like TBN won't acknowledge the social injustice that is going on in this country. And why would they shun Kirk Franklin portion of his speech? Why won't you acknowledge the fact that he's saying, look, pray for these people that has been victims and they have been murdered, and pray for their family, but also pray for the person that pulled the trigger and their family. Why is that portion of the speech has been excluded from being on air, but yeah, I have to find out about it on YouTube? Like, I can't see Christ not acknowledging social injustice when Christ practically defends people who are victims and were oppressed. But why would TBN now pull this off and thinking that it would be cool to do such a thing and then come up with an apology when it really don't matter anymore, because you did this anyway for the second time to the same black gospel artist who put the... I don't get it. I really don't get it. I'm not saying I'm giving up on the faith. I'm not gonna stop being a Christian. But when it comes to TBN and even networks like The Word, who has been in the same boat, but on some more racial stuff, like I don't. Are we really? Is it me, or we're literally living in a time where we're about to see the things that the scripture puts on display of what it's going to be like living in the last days? Because right now I'm not seeing the Christ-likeness of TBN or The Word network. It's very crazy for these networks to show a side that is not Christ-like, and for Kirk Franklin people keep forgetting that Kirk Franklin is literally one of the greatest gospel artists of all time. And he's not just some entertainer. He's not just some dude that does the James Brown and the Michael Jackson and even the Prince. We can debate on that. But he truly is a man of God, and we can debate on that as well. But truth be told, Kirk Franklin, through his time in TBN, has done a lot for TBN, especially for the Praise the Lord joint. If it wasn't for Kirk Franklin, I would not be introduced to The Truth, the gospel rapper. You know what I'm saying? Who has introduced me to listen to more gospel rap, more Christian hip hop joints. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for Kirk Franklin, I wouldn't know about Man of Standard, or even Tamla Mann when she was doing her solo joint, Myron Butler, and even John Gray. If it wasn't for Kirk Franklin on TBN, I wouldn't know about John Gray. Now, and we're in 2019, soon to be 2020, and this happened. It's kind of irky. It's very, very, very irky to see that happen and hear about this when one of gospel's greatest artists continue to help give a TBN some ratings. It just don't make sense to do that to this dude. And maybe we probably need to ask some more questions, like, is it really what it is? Is it the fact that this man said, look, pray for the victims as well as pray for the shooters? Is it the fact that he's saying pray for these both? Or is it deeper than that? And if it is something deeper than that, let it be known. Otherwise, this boycott is going to be worth it, because Kirk Franklin don't deserve for his stuff. People need to hear that Christians is out there praying for both the victims of social injustice and the police officers. Because let's face it, one person should not be the only one getting these prayers. Because whenever we mourn, they mourn, we mourn. Whenever they cry, we cry. Whenever they laugh, we laugh. Whenever we're joyful, we're joyful. As Christians, we should not be siding one way and not the other. You know what I'm saying? Yes, the person that killed this young woman is wrong. But he deserved grace and mercy too. Now, he deserved also, but like I said in a video before dealing with Amber Geiger, you need justice. You know what I'm saying? You need justice. And killing a young woman for just because. What? And the crazy thing is, she was just playing video game. Dude didn't even give him a chance to even acknowledge the fact that none of that stuff. This stuff is going too far, and networks like TBN is not helping. I'm sorry, they're not helping. And I'm not coming around and say, hey, y'all need to boycott TBN. But all I'm saying is this. This is not cool, man. This is not cool. This is not of God. And I can't rock with that. I can't rock with that for real, because that doesn't show Christ at all. It doesn't show Christ when we see a racial division and some nonsense going on in a Christian network. I'm not saying that they're perfect, but at the same time, they should not be displaying ignorance and stupidity like that. But that's just me. If you like, dislike, comment board down there. This like button, dislike button. No, subscribe to your boy. Share this with your friend. Keep the communication, keep the conversation going. Until then, it's your boy P Lot, aka the Brick Slinger. Continue to sharpen one another. Support the kingdom. Take care and God bless. Laborers.